So what's up, guys? I'm fucking live on YouTube now. Let me show you my brand. I'm repping. Thank Trade. Make sure you're trading with Thank Trade. Make sure you're trading with Thank Trade. Make sure you're trading with Thank Trade. This is the best broker out there. Thank Trade. Make sure you're trading with Thank Trade. Make sure you're trading with Thank Trade. Make sure you're trading with Thank Trade. Can you guys hear me very well? Can you guys hear me very well before we go down to today's business? W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Man, W's in the chat. W's in the chat. I'm live on YouTube now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Man, W's in the chat. W's in the chat. I'm live on YouTube now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Man, W's in the chat. Very loud and clear. W's in the fucking chat. W's in the fucking chat. Let me just drop some announcement on my group that I'm live now on YouTube. And this live is proudly sponsored by Thank Trade. Live now. Live now, live now, live now, live now, live now. Let's go. Man, W's in the chat. W's in the chat. I'm live on YouTube now. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. W's in the fucking chat. Man, W's in the chat. W's in the chat. I'm live on YouTube now. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. W's. W's. It's been a long time. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. I see you all here. Twaka and Johnson. W's in the fucking chat. I'm signing the deal with Funded Next Zone. I'll be giving out free $5,000 account. So stay with me, stay with me. I'll screenshot these names here and then I'll give 2 persons from this list. Thank you for joining my live stream on time. Thank you for joining on time. I'll do a giveaway on Funded Next. I'm securing the deal with Funded Next this new week. W's in the fucking chat. W's in the fucking chat. This video is proudly sponsored by Thank Trade. I'm live now. I'm live now. I'm live now. I'm live now on YouTube. Live now. I think I have to share my screen. Okay, before that, what number of this thing? Trading view. Man, clock it. Okay, let me share my screen real quick and let's get down to business. Okay. Let's go down to business. As you all know, today I'll be starting with XAUSD, my baby. I'll be starting with XAUSD, and then after XAUSD, we'll check GBPUSD, and then you guys can comment some pairs you want me to like look out for you guys. So we're starting from the daily time frame. I think. Okay. So we're starting from the daily time frame on XAUSD. Can you guys see my screen? Can you guys see my screen? Check now, check now, check now. Can you see my screen? I need your comment. Can you see my screen? I need your comment. I'm waiting, I'm waiting. You can't see my screen now. Okay, you can see it now. So if I go back to the chart, can you guys see my screen? If I go back to the trading view, can you see my screen? If I go back to trading view, can you see my screen? This new week, I'm securing a new deal with Funded Next, and then I'll be giving out 5K Profem account. Profem can give you a lot of money. Oh. I'm not gonna lie. Profem can give you a lot of money. Okay, let me go back to trading view. So can you guys see my screen on trading view too? Can you guys see my screen on trading view too? Let me read the chat one more time. What the fuck is this? Can you guys see my screen now? Okay. Let's go. So on XAUSD, popularly known as gold, you all know how we trade this particular pair now. We trade this particular pair mainly if there's things that affect this particular pair are news. Fundamental has a big role to play when it comes to XAUSD. Fundamental has a big role to play when it comes to XAUSD. A very big role when it comes to XAUSD. Fundamentals, even if your technical analysis is 100%, I think fundamentals can fuck you up. That's how crazy it is. Fundamentals can fuck you up. So when you're trading XAUSD, you have to be very careful, and you have to make sure you are watching out for the technical analysis, for the fundamentals. Sorry, you have to watch out for fundamentals when you're trading XAUSD. So since last year October, we have been fully bullish on XAUSD. I'm sure you guys can see for yourself. We have been fully bullish on XAUSD from last year October. After this pullback, we started this bullish movement till today. We are still bullish. But around February, we had a massive retracement on XAUSD. Then I gave it more power to push to the upside and continue the movement. So for me, with what has happened during the weekend, I'm aiming XAUSD at 6,000. A new all-time high on XAUSD at 6,000. And then I'm aiming silver. We're going to look at silver very soon too. Just that Nigerians do not have where to buy silver as a stock. We only trade it. If not, I think I saw silver at $64. And I wanted to buy it as a stock to hold, but I couldn't. So that's not a problem. Having known the structure of this market that we're fully bullish on XAUSD with some few retracement that happened around February, but I think the buyers have regained back their positions, and then the buyers are now fully in control of this market. The buyers are fully in control of this market. We have series of highs from this zone. We have low, and this was an equal high. It didn't take out this high, so we have a new high over here. Took it out very little space, and then we had a low, forming that bullish movement already. They won't happen. I think we had some corrections in the market, giving us a lower high here and a lower low, tricking people that the sales are still active. Then what happened? It took out that whole zone, giving us a new high. Let's use this, giving us a new high, taking out this full resistance zone over here, and then giving us a new low, and then a new high again, and then we have a new low, which is this. Yeah, it didn't take out this low, so we have this, and then I think we have a new high again. So from this, we can see the bullish movement has been building for weeks now. It has been building its momentum to the upside. Gradually, it has been building its momentum to the upside. With a little progress, a little push. It was not as fast as this, but I'm hoping this new week we have this kind of movement again, so that we can get back to the previous all-time high, which is around 5593. That was our these are our current all-time high. 5598 is our current all-time high. So this new week, what I'm looking out for this new week, I'm looking out for a retracement and then new highs. This way, this way, this way until we get to our final destination. And then if it gets to this zone, you can start watching out for some little sales retracement and then we'll go back to 6,000. This is not a financial advice. I'm trying to give you guys what I know and what I've been trading that works perfectly. So having known the structure of this market that we are bullish, we now have to look out for where to get possible entries from. So on XAUSD, we are fully bullish on XAUSD. So we have to look out for where to get our good entries and our sniper entries from. So let's go down to the 1 hour time frame. For the 1 hour time frame, you can see that this market has been moving in a nice order flow. The order flow has been very, very nice when it comes to this. When it comes to building the momentum, the order flow has been nice. Let me look at the chart. Let me see what you guys are asking. Okay. No question. So when it comes to building a nice order flow momentum to the upside, gold has been respecting this order flow movement to the upside without disrespecting it. And then if you trade trend line, you should know the rules of trend line when it comes to trading trend line. The rules of trend line simply means never trade against the trend. Apart from that, we also have the rules of trend line saying when the market gets to the trend line, you bounce on it and then you take your buy. For those of you that trade trend line, it works. It works basically. I'm not saying it does not work. It works. If you see this, let's use this. You can see the first touch that happened on the trend line and then the push to the upside. This was supposed to be the second touch. But on the norm, it's supposed to be something like this. It bounce, a touch to the trend line, and it bounce off. This is just how trend line works. This is how trend line works. I'm making a video on how to trade this trend line. It's one of my strategies. Most especially the break and retest trend line strategy. It works perfectly. And then you can see another touch to the trend line. And then what happened? Maybe this touch happened. A push to the upside. This didn't get to the trend line, but it respected it. So you can see anytime it gets to this trend line, there's this powerful push it has to the upside. If you look from this zone, when it gets to this trend line, we had this push. It got to the trend line, we have this massive push, and it never returned to the trend line until this day that it did over here. And then what happened? This day created this whole push to the upside. And then when the trend line got to this zone on this day, I think I had an entry around this area, but it didn't activate. I think I was waiting for it around this zone. It was this zone. Yeah, it was this zone. It didn't activate me, and then it bought without it out already. So we are focused on the current market price. Current market acts around this level. Aggressive entries. So this is a nice one I did last. I talked about two reversal pattern. I talked about the double bottom, double top, the W, the M, and then this is the head and shoulder pattern. And then what happened? It broke out from it and it retested on it. That's what caused this push to the upside. So on a norm, I'm supposed to wait for this buy to get back to this zone properly. Get back to this zone properly. Then go back to 6,000. But due to what happened on Friday, I'll be looking out for my entries around this zone here. Because there's a break of structure around this area. Around this leg, there's a break of structure around that leg. There's a break of structure around this leg. Let's make use of the current market price. There's a break of structure around this leg here. So I'll be aiming to get a snipe entry from this zone. Able to get a snipe entry from this zone using confirmation entry. To get confirmation entries, to get my favorite confirmation entries, when next I'm hosting a Forex mentorship class, we do where to secure a slot. There I teach you everything you need to know. And also I'll be hosting a free class too, where I'll be doing top-down analysis for you guys from basic to this point for free. To be coming up soon. I'm currently busy, so I cannot host any class. That's why I haven't hosted the February class yet. So I'll be looking out for entries around this zone on XAUSD. Around this zone on XAUSD. Around this zone, I'll be looking out for buys. So what am I looking out for? Basically, I'm just looking out for this. Let me go down to 30 minutes time frame. I don't usually use 30 minutes time frame, but I just want to use it to show you guys something. And then we have this to the upside. This is what I'm basically looking out for. This is what I'm basically looking out for on XAUSD. I'm looking out for this on XAUSD. Stop loss below this zone. If we go back to the 1 hour time frame, we'll have a very good spot to play around this zone. My stop loss should be around this zone. So my students should be able to identify where I'm putting my stop loss there. But I'm putting it there just for safety. That zone is protected. And I normally chase 1:3. So basically, this my buy is just up to this zone. You understand? It's up to this zone and I'm out. Look for more entries and follow it as it climbs up to the upside. You understand? As we have more push to the upside, we get more entries and then that's it. But if you have an account where you have not passed, maybe like a profit account you have not passed, if this trade gets to this zone, I think you should hold it till whenever. You understand? Because when the market opens, you should expect a spike to the upside. Before any retracement, you should expect a spike to the upside. So I'll just download this in case it plays out. You understand? So when the market opens, you should expect a spike to the upside, at least to this zone, to our TP zone before retracing. And if it gets to our TP zone, I think a new entry will be formed around this area. But for now, this is where I'm aiming for market to come before we can get a comfortable entry. This is what I'm looking out for on XAUSD. This is only what I'm looking out for. So do you guys have any question? Do you guys have any question? We also have top traders here. We also have nice traders here. Like God's given is a very nice trader too. We have Gospel Media is a very nice trader. We have Swaka is a very nice trader too. And a lot of you guys are very nice traders too. So here's what I'm looking out for next USD. Here's only what I'm looking out for next USD. I'm not looking out for sales. I'm not looking out for sales. If it gets to this zone here, me saying I'm waiting for the market to get to 6,000 does not mean if you see profit you will not secure, because around this zone, there might be some sort of retracement. You understand? Like sales to the downside a little before maybe we take out the zone. But for now, this is what I have on XAUSD 1:3. This is what I have on XAUSD 1:3, and I'll take my profit and enjoy my life. So basically, what I'm looking out for is just a retest to that zone and then we buy something that happened around this resistance zone. You can see when it took it out, it retraced, and then what happened properly to retrace into those levels properly, and then we take our buy to the upside. That's what I'm looking out for on XAUSD. That's really what I'm looking out for on XAUSD. So let's look at GBPUSD. On GPS, I think I've secured profit on this trade. I've been bearish, will be very risky for now. But I think the sales are over on GPUSD. Okay, this is on GPUSD, right? See our lining with trend line. You can see the first touch. We have the second touch over here, the third touch. And then we have the market resisting at this level. Resisting at fair value gap at the daily time frame level. The other block there. So if it wants to disrespect this zone, if anything that wants to make it to disrespect this zone, then we should see something like this to the trend line, and then maybe before we go back to the upside. Do you understand? But I'm hoping it does not disrespect this zone, because this is a very valid zone. They expected. That's why I caught this buy from 1:2. So I'm expecting it again. So I'm expecting push to the upside this coming week on GPUSD. As you can see, we are fully bullish on GPUSD. Externally we are bullish, but internally we are bearish. So that's what you should know about market structure. We have the internal structure and the external structure. So externally we are fully bullish, but internally we are bearish.
What do I mean internally we are bearish? From this level to this level, you can see the market has been selling. Internally, we are bearish. But from the trend line, it shows we are still fully bullish. Do you understand? So I don't normally trade UPSC like that. Oh. But as I was back texting today, I saw a lot of trades that I missed on UPSC. So this coming week, I'll be putting my eyes down to observe UPSC very well. Maybe I can get good entries to send to you guys too. You can see my eyes are very red. I haven't been sleeping. I've been studying, back testing, and the rest of them. There are more responsibilities now after I got my car. We have to make sure you maintain it, and then the office too. The physical office will be celebrating the 1 year anniversary very soon, so I need a lot of money. I want you guys to use 10 trade. I want you guys to use 10 trade. Trade with 10 trade today. Low spread, zero commission. Let me show you guys something on 10 trade. Let me show you guys something on 10 trade. Let me show you guys something. So you can see this account on 10 trade. I've taken out $1,000 on 10 trade. $1,000 on 10 trade. You can see my blues. You can see the blues over there on 10 trade. So trade with 10 trade. This is the real account. On my other account too, you can also see on my other account. This account, I've been battling with some little losses, but overall we are still profitable on this account because I've been able to take out around $300 on this account. So that's how trading works. You don't allow your losses to define you, and also if you are losing too, you should be able to still make money out of it. Do you understand? You should be able to make money out of it. You should be able to make money out of it too. That's how trading basically works. You can see this account. It's on red, like losses. You can see losses, right? You can see losses. But what are you seeing here? From the withdrawal, you can see I've been able to withdraw too on this account. I've been able to withdraw on this account too. So that's how trading works. That's how trading works. You can see when I was running on profit too. You can see blues. So there are days of blues, there are also days of red too. That's how this market works. Basically ups and down, highs and lows. So that's how this market works. But overall, I'm profitable. Overall, profitable for last month, February. We're able to take 2 trades. We missed one, and then I think it one hit stop loss or something. I don't think we have any trade on stop loss last month. I think 2 wins and okay, yeah, 2 wins. Last month we had 2 wins, a break even, and then a miss entry. So there was no stop loss last month. There was no stop loss last month. So the break even are those red you are seeing on my charts there. That isn't a loss because I was able to withdraw some money also too. That isn't a loss because I was able to withdraw some money too. You understand? I need a lot of money. So back to the chart on GPUSD. So I told you guys, overall we are bullish USD because of what we have to see some change of characters and the rest of it. So for me, I'll be very comfortable in taking trades on GPUSD if we can be able to take out. Let me take out this trade. Okay, so if we can be able to take out this level, if we can be able to take out this high, I think I'll not be interested in the buys. Maybe to this internal level here, maybe this external level here. I'm able to take out this high here. I'll be interested to take buys from the retracement to this zone. As simple as that. Do you understand? Because the last time it came back to this zone, you can see this massive movement it did to the option GPUSD. The market price isn't that clear enough. For this 45 minutes. Look at the 45 minutes time frame. I think a nice sell should happen around this zone. But it's not certain because of where this market is coming from. It's coming from a very valid zone. So this sell over here is not 100% certain. So let's ignore this for now. But your interest should also be on this zone. Anything you are doing, if you are buying anything from around this area, at least if you run on profit to this zone, you should be able to like break even a little. That's a GPUSD. And then on Bitcoin, I saw my boys on Bitcoin. They did a lot of things. God's giving did a lot of things too on Bitcoin. I saw it on the status. Many of my boys are doing very, very well. Many of my guys are doing very, very well when it comes to trading Bitcoin. So when it comes to trading Bitcoin, I'm still fully bearish on Bitcoin I'm aiming for Bitcoin to get to alive at least 50K on Bitcoin. 50K on Bitcoin. But as you can see, it's currently reacting at a very nice support level. It's reacting at a very nice support level. A lot of dejection. If we can also get pulled back to 80K, we should be able to dump it back to at least 50K on Bitcoin. I don't usually trade Bitcoin like that because it's more like an investment. So the price will not just give you what you want, except you have patience. You understand? So you guys should comment any pair you want me to analyze. If you want me to analyze any pair, comment it below. Basically, what I focus on XAUSD only, and sometimes GPUSD. So for XAUSD, I have a sweet entry on XAUSD. So tell me, give me. And also too, I want to bring this to you guys notice. Whenever you are trading XAUSD, you should be able to consider a brother to XAUSD. DSY is just all about the dollar index. So it's just like a brother to XAUSD. So whenever DXY is bullish, XAUSD is likely to be bearish. Whenever DXY is bearish, XAUSD is likely to be bullish. You should jot this down. Now let's take a quick check on the. Let's do a top-down analysis on it. So as you can see, DXY is bearish from this level. That is our overall high. So let's see from this level here, you can see the XY is bearish. It has been bearish since when? It has been selling since October. It has been selling to the downside since October on DXY. So I feel that's why gold has been buying too. Yeah, that's why gold has been buying. It's more like a confluence. If you check, if you analyze your gold trade, you come to DXY to observe. But internally we are bearish a little, but externally we are bearish. The same thing that happened on XAUSD. Internally, so you can see the confluence, you see the way it works. Internally, we are bullish on DSY. While last week, internally we were bearish on XAUSD. You see how it works now. And now this coming week, we are now bullish on XAUSD, and then the XY is returning back to its bearish movement. That's how this thing works. You understand? But I'm not telling you whenever I see this thing say we should go and buy XAUSD. I'm just giving you like, it's just like the way a fundamental works. The same way we are saying the same way we are saying what was I saying before? The same way we are saying Iran and US are fighting now. We are hoping for XAUSD to give us a bullish movement to the upside, a nice push to the upside. Now, we are not just saying 100% that because Iran and the US are fighting, gold must buy. No, something can still happen for it to sell. You can just see a push to the downside. But based on what has happened over the years, when it comes to war, gold tends to buy. Especially if this war is, if Israel is in conversation of, let's say as the war is going on now, Israel is in their conversation. Currently, Israel is in the conversation. We're talking about the USA and Israel being together to attack Iran, and Iran attacking Dubai, Qatar, that kind of settings. Do you understand? So those movements, when it comes to gold tends to buy. When it comes to those war settings, gold tends to buy. That's why in 2024, 2025, gold did a lot of bullish movements. 2025 was a very good month for me, and I've always wanted to surprise myself. You understand? I've always wanted to gift myself with something good. That's why I said no. Before I resume trading fully 2026, I have to give myself, even if it's a small car. You understand? It is slow and steady. You know, when ABFX started getting car, I think his first car was IS Lexus. So part of the people that motivated me to get an AS. You know, IS is more like it's outdated now to see someone driving IS. So I think AS, RX is the latest stuff when it comes to Lexus now. So I'm trying to give you guys confidence. When DSY is selling, XAUSD will buy. When it comes to war, let's say the war happens during the weekend. If it comes to Sunday evening, breaking Monday morning, gold tends to give us that movement. You understand? That's what happened. I think it happened last week. Last week, something like that. It happened. It happened one of these days. It happened. So let me look at the chart. Do you guys have any pair for me to analyze? Do you have any pair for me?
W profit in the fucking chart. No SL. Yeah, there was no SL during the week. Any pair you want me to look at. And the reason why this live stream is very, very important is because it helps you know at least, let's say, as I've analyzed XAUSD, you know that okay, this week I'm looking out for buy entries. That's what I expect you guys to do. I just analyzed BTC now. I told you guys we are bearish on BTC, but there are some bullish retracement, so you should be careful. So the importance of my live stream, I'm saying this out here now, very clear and loud to everyone to listen to me. The importance of this live stream is to help you guys get an insight of what this market is going to do during the week. Do you understand? It helps you get, okay, let's say most times the trouble traders pass through when it comes to trading. Traders, the struggle they pass through is mostly top down analysis. When it comes to top down analysis, traders find it very difficult, very, very difficult to identify the trend of the market. It's very, very difficult for traders to identify the trend of the market. So that's why I introduced this my live stream on YouTube. This live stream now, it gives you that courage because why? Marlik Forex has been able to show us the movement of the market overall. He has able to do a top-down analysis for us. So what we have to do now is look for our entry with confirmation entry, and then we take a trade. As easy as that. That's why I introduced this live stream. Do you understand? But from time to time, I'll be bringing up some traders to like maybe some Sundays to help you guys with top-down analysis. But this is why I introduced this live stream to help you guys out with the market structure, help you guys with the top-down analysis of a particular pair for the particular week. Do you understand? Then what you have to do, you look out for your entries using, most of you make use of Malaysia support and resistance, M within Aru, abi MN within heads. Most of you make use of trend line as a confirmation. Most of you make use of your double bottom candlestick as a confirmation. A lot of things. One people make use of other block, fair value gaps, and the rest of it. Yeah, the live stream is really helpful. Really, really helpful. W's. So someone said I should check on EU, Euro USD, Euro USD, Euro USD. Yeah, this is Euro USD. But I just most times like to analyze and like see how most of this pair works out. So this is the reason why you should only stick to a pair that you understand. You understand? Stick to a pair that you have understand the market movement. It's very, very necessary. So on EU we are bullish on EU. Externally we are bullish. On EU we are bullish. On EU, yeah. We are bullish on EU. But internally, I think we are bearish internally. Internally, we are bearish internally, sorry. Externally, we are bullish. Yeah, the market has been selling. But currently on EU, we have like a ranging market. We have a ranging market currently on EU. Let's to trade this. We have a ranging market from this zone to this zone back to this zone. So currently we have a ranging market on EU. So you are not advised to take any trade on Euro USD for now. For now, maybe except you see like a break to the upside. If you can get a break at this resistance zone to the upside, you can look out for buys. If you can get a break below, you can look out for sales, maybe down to this trend line zone if you are selling. But I won't advise you to trade the EU for now, except maybe you want to go down to 15 minutes time frame, 30 minutes time frame to look out for entries, but it's not advisable. I don't trade on that. But if you come down to the lower time frame, like 15 minutes and the rest, you should be able to look, you should short EU. You should be able to short it. But for now, I don't advise you to trade it. Someone may short CJ. What's CJ? Let me see, what's CJ? Is it CAD JPY? Is it CAD JPY? Is CJ CAD JPY? Japanese yen. Let's see. But I advise you guys,
try to stick to one or two pairs. Try to stick to one or two pairs, because most of the times what used to happen to me previously, like last year and the rest of it, whenever I make profit on gold, I'll go to some currency pair and lose the money. So it happened to me almost 5 times since I last year. That's why I reduced the way I also trade GPUSD too. Do you understand? Okay, we are bullish on CJ. We are bullish. We have been bullish all the time on CJ, but we had this correctional movement to the downside around this other block area to give us to make us return back to original trend. The same thing that happened on XAUSD. This is a nice buy zone. This was a nice zone, a very nice one. Stop loss below. Now, like what I told you guys on my previous live stream, this is the W pattern. Someone said W in the fucking chat. This is W pattern. Are you seeing it? W pattern signifies reversals. Fuck. W pattern signifies reversals. Princess. Fuck. Fuck. Princess. Who the fuck? Guy, what the fuck? Be fast. Guy. Guy, why did you do this to me? Fast, guy. Why would you do this to me? It's in the chat. I'm live on YouTube now. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Princess, are you done? Thanks. That's how nice. Are you guys still with me? Are you guys still with me? No, 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 no. I think my fuel was over, guy. Nigeria does not have lights. You guys should know now. Nigeria does not have lights. So I think my fuel got exhausted and I'm active now. So let's go, let's go. Nigeria is shooting, guy. I need to travel. I need to leave this country for you guys. Okay, the live stream did not disconnect. That's nice. I think my fuel was over. Okay, so back to CAD JPY. So you back to CAD JPY to the upside. So currently on CAD JPY, currently we have two major zones from the daily time frame. This is our resistance zone and this is our support below. For the 1 hour time frame, let's see what's over there. Let's see if we can get buy entry. I'm bullish on CAD JPY. Let's see if we can get good entry. Imagine you cut that buy from this zone, from the daily time frame, man, and then you get a continuation from this zone. Nice. And then another continuation from this zone. Whoever recommended this pair, God will bless you. I think this pair is aligning to what I trade, and then we'll get another re-entry around this zone, but it took us out. But since it's currency pair, I think my stop loss should be able to cover all this zone safe. Whoever recommended this pair, how is the volatility of the pair? Is it very fast? Is this pair very fast in movement, or it takes days to move? How is this pair? Is it very fast or it takes days to move? So currently, if I'm to trade this pair currently, I should be aiming for a buy to the upside around this zone. This is a good entry. I should be aiming for buys around this zone to the upside. I don't know what's okay. There are 6 zones above. I mean, there's supposed to be zones. Okay, there are zones above. Yeah. So highest to this external level, and then you can take profit. This zone is cool. So you can buy card JPY to the upside. You can buy card JPY to the upside. I think it's cool this way. Card JPY to the so you can buy card JPY. So any other question? So let me just save this on card JPY. I think let me put the angle. Um, on card JPY, looking out for buys. You have to put our stop loss at least 35 pips. Is okay for us for our SL because of all this movement. Then final TP around there. Sharp 1:3, 1:2 trade is cool. 1:2 safe is perfect this high. So let me save it on card JPY. I won't trade it because I don't trade this pair. I don't understand how it moves. The person that recommended it, please, how does this pair move? Let me know. How does this pair move? How does it move? Yeah. It's a kickstart gen. It's a kickstart gen. Okay, so the pair is actually fast. Okay, that's nice. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, so that means I have to set a, a limit. If it's crossing above this level, I'm going to join the buy. If it's crossing above this level, I'll go in with 0.30, or I don't know, since it says volatile, I'll go in with 0.30. Let me see. And then I have to put an alert here. If it goes below this zone, I also know what to do. Maybe to add more entries if it goes above this level. If it goes below, I'll add an entry. If it goes above, I'll still buy from here too. So for now, any other one? GG, GG, GBP JPY. I think I back tested this way. So once I don't give us like 100 pips before disrespecting it, but this one and 15 minutes so that people that are not here can actually come back to watch. GG is not a nice pair for real. GG is not a nice pair for real. Let's see now. Let's see. So on the top down analysis, it's rejecting from the support level, and then we have this break to the upside, and we have it retesting around that break. It's bearish, so we should expect more buys to the upside because the place it came to react, the zone it came to react, that zone, it's a daily time frame resistance that became support. This whole area here, this place. So if I to get entry, at least around this area, should get an entry at least around this area. At least we can make use of the week that I created last week as an inducement to engineer it to the upside. At least make that zone a bit stronger. And then at least 45 pips. Let's go. Depending on your capital, Sha. So something like this on GJ is not going to be bad. Something like this on GJ is not going to be bad. A nice 1:3. This zone itself is cool. This one is cool on GJ. So I'll just, although too, if you disrespect anyone, just be aware of the war that happened during the weekend too. So I think it affects most of these pairs too, but especially pairs with USD. So any other question before I end the live stream for today? Thank you guys for joining this 1 hour YouTube live stream. And don't forget to use my recommended broker 10 trade. Don't forget to use my recommended broker 10 trade. They also offer Profem account. You can buy an instant funding account on 10 trade, and then you can follow my trade, copy my trade. Remember, I want to start up a challenge. That challenge, all you have to do is stick to my trade with one particular account, and then in the end of the year, we'll see how that account has grown. Either we'll lose the account or we'll make profit on the account. The giveaway is not now. Now, who is this lazy? The giveaway is during the week. I've not secured the deal yet on funding, on funded next, not funding pips, on funded next. Once I secure the deal, I'll give the account out on Twitter. I'll give the account out on Twitter. So thank you guys for joining this live stream. I really appreciate, man. Thank you guys for turning up for me. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. And we pray this month will come out profitable and we'll make a lot of money this month. Thank you guys. Peace and love.